Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, maybe good evening. This is Adrien.
It's me.
This is Nicole. Bonjour. And this is still Adrien. How are you today, guys? Donc aujourd'hui, on va faire une interview croisée en fait. Donc moi, je vais vite partir. Donc vous serez débarrassés de moi, mais seulement jusqu'à demain. Et attention. Donc Adrien, il est membre de ma formation, de mon training, parler anglais dans les 60 jours qui viennent.
Yes, I am.
Donc ça vous permettra de voir le niveau qu'il a maintenant. Et quand il a débuté, il y a environ un an, ça fait un an que tu es membre.
Environ un peu plus d'un an.
Voilà, je crois que ça fait 13 mois, il me semble.
À peu près.
Il ne parlait pas un seul mot. Maybe yes or no. Voilà.
Yeah, you're right. In August, I wasn't able to speak English.
Et donc Nicole, she's American and she's a teacher. Ok. Donc, ils vont converser tous les deux, évidemment, en anglais. Quant à moi, je voulais simplement vous saluer et vous rappeler que si vous ne l'avez pas encore fait, il reste 2 sessions de la formation gratuite par l'anglais dans les semaines qui viennent. Donc, la première, ça sera mardi prochain, c'est le 20 novembre à 15 h. Et il y en aura une autre le jeudi prochain qui sera à 20 h le 22 novembre. Donc, on va parler pendant ces 2 sessions qui sont identiques. Donc, inscrivez-vous à une seule, s'il vous plaît. Okay. On va parler compréhension, prononciation. Et d'ailleurs, c'est comme ça que tu as connu le training, il me semble.
Exactly.
Donc, prononciation, compréhension et évidemment aussi pratique de l'anglais tous les jours pour vous inscrire. C'est rudement simple, si je puis dire. Vous cliquez
c'est pas compliqué.
en dessus de la tête de Nicole, en haut à droite ou dans le lien exactement qui est sous la vidéo. Donc, je vous laisse avec Nicole and Adrien. Thank you very much, guys, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye bye.
If you're still here.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, guys, I will start with the questions in English and Adrien will repeat in French. So, Adrien, could you please introduce yourself?
Maybe. So, I'm Adrien. I'm 33 years old. I live in Bourges, in France, of course. I'm a teacher too, but not in English. That's it for now. Nicole, pourrais-tu te présenter s'il te plaît?
My name is Nicole and I am a teacher in the United States. I teach 5th grade, which is children who are about 10 or 11 years old. And I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
Great.
Question 2. Adrien, have you ever traveled to other countries?
Yes, of course, Nicole. I visited London once. It was last December, just during 1 week. But it was great to discover this city. Big city, big city. And for some reason, I went to Africa. For some reason. Nicole, est-ce que tu as déjà visité d'autres pays?
Oh yes, I love traveling. So I have also been to London. I love it there. I've been to Scotland. I've been to Italy. And I lived in China for a little bit. Last summer I went to Japan and went to France for the first time, and this is my 2nd time in France.
She goes everywhere.
I try. Adrien, number 3. What do you do to improve your language skills?
Very good question. I think the most important is to learn every day. I think it's the key to improve my language. Even if sometimes I feel a bit stuck during 1 week, maybe sometimes it happens. But yeah, I learn every day. With Adrien, of course, my teacher, favorite teacher ever.
It's true.
His YouTube channel and a book, grammar book. What else? Music.
My cow.
My cow. I speak with people like Nicole. You already know with an application like Tandem or HelloTalk, but you know that, I'm sure.
But that's a good one, right?
Yeah,
that's a very good site.
It's about news, some videos. There is some exercises, some stuff like that. It's good. But it's for intermediate, not beginners. Otherwise, it will be very hard for you guys. How about you, Nicole? Qu'est-ce que tu fais pour améliorer tes compétences en langue?
Like you, I try to use many different ways to improve my French. I'm learning French, and I have about 2 textbooks that I use to help me with grammar, to help me with conjugations. I recently started a French class, which has helped me a lot. I also talk with other people, like Adrien and a few other people, and that helps. Of course, that helps a lot because I'm speaking, and that's something that you really have to keep doing, speaking and writing, so that you're able to use the vocabulary that you learn and you don't forget it. Because a big problem is you learn all this vocabulary and you forget it if you don't use it by speaking and writing.
It's necessary to speak the most as you can.
Yes, as much as you can, yes.
As much as you can.
Yes. Adrien, why did you choose English?
Good question.
And you guys, English has to be capitalized there. Has to be capitalized. Don't forget.
Yeah. I chose English because I wanted to discover a lot of things worldwide. Because I think it's a language who a lot of people speak this language worldwide. So it's easy to discover a lot of things like cultures or just to meet a lot of people. It's very interesting for me to do that. Pourquoi tu as choisi le français?
I mostly chose French because my father's side of the family, they're French. They have French ancestry. So I wanted to honor my French ancestors by learning French. My dad sometimes speaks French to me, so I would like to understand him. And I think French is a very beautiful language. Very difficult, but very, very beautiful. And so I'm enjoying it a lot.
What's your surname?
La Fleur Sainte Marie.
La Fleur Sainte Marie.
Yes, La Fleur Sainte Marie.
The last one?
Last one. Oh, and don't forget, French is capitalized as well. Adrien, what is your biggest challenge with learning a new language?
I think that the biggest challenge is to keep motivated. Because sometimes when I feel stuck about my improvement, I'm like, it's so hard. Why do I do that? So yeah, it's important to keep your motivation and never give up. It's important. It takes time to learn language, of course. It's really hard. It takes a long time, but step by step you can improve. And about English, Prepositions are very, very hard because there are no rules. Like in French for feminine or masculine word, you know, prepositions are very hard. You have to learn them by heart. So sometimes it's annoying.
Yes, prepositions are very hard for English speakers as well. We mix them up a lot. So if you are having difficulty with prepositions, just keep working at it and have fun because it can get very frustrating.
Very often I choose them just by chance.
Yeah.
Nicole, qu'est-ce qui est le plus dur quand on apprend une nouvelle langue pour toi?
So in French, I think that the most difficult challenge that I have specifically with the language is conjugations and tenses. It takes a lot of memorization, and that can be very difficult for me, very discouraging. However, I try to just learn a little bit at a time with that, try it out. Otherwise, it's too much. It's too overwhelming. You're like, I can't do it, you know. Like Adrian, if I feel stuck, if I feel like I'm not improving very fast, that can be really hard because you want to know what you can do to improve fast, like you did when you first started. When you first start, you go from like here to here, and then you kind of stay here for a while, and you're like, well, what else can I do? What else can I do? And unfortunately, that you have to get through that difficulty to keep learning, because you do get frustrated and annoyed. You're like, why am I doing this? It's too hard.
If I can show you, it's sorry. At the beginning, your improvement is very fast.
Yeah.
Like that, for example. But maybe 1 year after that, it's very difficult to improve. So it's just step by step. So it's very, it's not so fast.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 year after, it's just like that, and you don't know why. Sometimes it's up.
Yeah.
Up the stairs, if I can say like that.
Yes.
And you feel stuck again. And
yeah, and then it just goes like little steps, because the information is more difficult.
Yeah.
So the more you learn, the more difficult the more difficulties you have, and the less you improve. So you have to be really motivated. You have to just decide, I want to learn this, and keep having fun with it though. Even
if you make mistakes, it doesn't matter.
No,
the most important is to try again,
yeah.
and to speak the most
you can. Yeah,
the most you can,
yeah,
as much as possible.
Yes, exactly.
Adrien,
that's it.
do you want to add something? Teacher?
Well, thank you very much, guys. I've got nothing to add. I hope you like it, guys. And if you haven't done it, you can subscribe to this wonderful, fabulous YouTube channel. Amazing one. Awesome.
Exactly.
Amazing.
I just click on the red button down there, and that's it. Thank you very much. J'espère que vous avez aimé ce cours qui était un petit peu différent de ce qu'on fait d'habitude. Merci à toi, Adrien.
You're welcome. My
Thank
pleasure.
you again, Nicole.
Adrien.
And then talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy, guys.